Hey, let's recap or preview and give gambling lines for the 7:30 games, guys. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
Sounds good, man.
Fantastic.
Sounds good.
All right. You know, it starts off with a game we're playing in, Brett. It's Kick-Ass versus the 5 o'clockers. It's field 1. I'm excited. How about you?
I can feel you're excited. I'm pretty excited, actually. This is a good game. Now, for the record, if you guys are wondering why the hell we're doing this, it's because the battery of our dildos ran out. So we're like really already bonded pretty close. But
Yeah.
I already yelled a lot about this segment.
Yeah, we're taping this for the second time.
Yeah, taping for the second time, but it's going to be even better this time, I think. I'm excited to go back to the Kick-Ass versus 5 o'clockers, two of the top teams in the league. Statistically, we look a lot alike. We're both 2-1-1. We're both averaging about 3 runs a game on offense, and defensively, we're only letting up a little over a run a game each. So I think it's a good matchup. I'm very excited. I'm extremely excited. So, Matt, what are your unbiased thoughts?
Yeah, what are your stupid thoughts about this game?
You've already
I
heard
know
this
what you're
one
gonna
time,
say.
so let me go ahead and say it a second time. 5 o'clockers, I was on board, and then again, I decided, it's just, I have to pick against you guys. You didn't have the team before, but you showed me up. You said, yo, man, we got this team back. We're ready to go, and you won the Wentworth Trophy. I've learned my lesson. Never pick against the 5 o'clockers. As much as I love this guy standing behind me with a nice scruffy beard,
Oh, you can see me in the...
I gotta go 5 o'clockers. I'm seeing this very close. You guys are two teams who, like you said, have been playing strong caliber teams on the opposite end, have same statistics and everything, but I'm seeing the 5 o'clockers pulling this out in a 1-run game, probably about 3-2 for the 5 o'clockers.
All right. I like that. I mean, you give us some credit. If I said earlier I was unbiased, I might go with the pick'em for gambling purposes. But I think our strengths of our team match up pretty well against the 5 o'clockers. I think when you talk about Roger Jackson at catcher and Gene Eford at charger, they have a way of shutting down teams, making some fast people look pretty slow. So. I think.
I ask you again. What about people who don't look fast but are deceptively fast, and then you think are slow, and then start slow but then get fast and are fast but then aren't really that fast? But quick might be a better word. How do you make them look in regards to their perceived slowness yet fast, but average fast, quick nature?
Slow motion with the camera.
Slow motion for me.
Slow motion for me.
Slow motion for me. I had a coworker at one time. That song came out while I was in college. Who took the time to inform me that the song was indeed about sex.
Really?
Yeah, I appreciated his.
Really?
He being 8 years my senior, it was good that he clued me in.
Slow motion is good every once in a while. Slow motion for me.
Okay.
Walking that back, I don't know how to act. Oh yeah, slow motion.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is.
Probably a little reverse CG for you, not chubby gangsters,
Chubby
if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't. That's the only CG I know.
Hey, that's all I think about. Is
Different
kickball.
strokes for different folks.
So clockers, your line. You said clockers by 1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do our best. The next game on the 7:30 hour is your team, the Rumspringers, versus the Foot Snipers.
Allow me to have the first word here, where I pre-typed in my line, which read "Foot Snipers over Rumspringer by a bunch of effing runs." And Matt asked me to define effing runs, and I said 5 runs.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Foot Sniper. What's Rumspringer? You guys, both teams have been struggling to a certain degree. A combined 2 wins between the two squads, and I think Foot Snipers, though, they got that big win on Wednesday against Burning Bridges. So they got some momentum. They got that monkey off their back. I think this is going to be something where they're going to carry that momentum into this week. I think they're going to I think they're gonna break out. Is what I was trying to say.
I'm trying to keep it serious right now. I'm very angry.
I see my boys on the Snipies. I see them doing some damage to the Rumspringa defense. I go 6.5.
Really? Well,
Yes.
let me be serious for a second, because this guy's
Please,
acting
please.
like a tomfool over here. Is we've had a couple of we've had a couple of bad games. Get that shit out of here, man. Come on.
I can't tell if this is gonna be the worst
No,
podcast.
it's gonna be
or
the worst
best.
thing ever. We've had a couple of bad games, but
Couple
I-
of games. Yeah.
I think the key to the
I can't
Rumspringa
even focus.
is to get runs up early. We've done it against the 5 o'clockers. We did it against JFK. We just weren't able to hold on for the rest of the game. I see this. We just got to keep our composure. We need to get those bunts in.
Everybody, keep your composure.
Stay calm.
That's what
Don't freak out.
we got the speed. We got the keys to do it. And like I said in the first taping, that I've seen foot snipers. If we can get on them early, they have a chance to crumble. So
I agree with that.
we need to stick on it and handle our business. Hopefully we get that one win finally against a quality opponent. No offense to PBJ, but
He
we need
means
to.
offense to you.
I mean a lot of offense to that.
No,
but we just
I-
need that one. We just need that one quality win.
I totally agree. I think you guys do have the tools, and I could see it coming together for you guys. But for gambling purposes,
Yeah.
I just have a feeling foot snipers are due to break out, and last week was probably just the first
Yeah.
Crack in the ice.
the crack in the dike or whatever.
Yeah.
So
That's.
Troy's
Hopefully
doing it like the
hopefully we
little
crack
Dutch
our
girl.
dike this week.
So we'll go foot snipers by 5.5,
Yes.
4.5.
4.5.
Oh,
All right.
Bringing it down.
yeah, that's what I like to
Because
see.
I envision Troy. I mean,
Blind squirrel cell.
wow, I wanted to say Ricky and I just said
Both.
Troy. Good.
Both.
Mm.
Mm.
So the final game of our 7:30 hour, we have the New Kickheads taking on the undefeated Freeballin'. You guys want to actually talk about this game? Or?
Yeah. Well, I didn't lead off on this game last time, so that's all y'all.
Shorts?
The novelty of being in front of a camera hasn't worn off for me yet. But I say free balling. They're going to come out 4-0. They've been strong. They got a pitcher who can shut down. We've talked about new kickheads having a better season this year than last season, but not going to happen here. Free balling's got a doubleheader, so I think they get up and then they sort of shut it down. They get about a 5. I'd go 5.5 to free balling. They're just gonna get that lead, then hold it and hold on for an 8:30 matchup.
I think New Kickheads, one thing that they've improved on a lot this season is their offense. Last season they really struggled to manufacture runs, but in this young season they've shown that that's not so much the case. Just last week they scored 7 runs against the Chubby Gangsters, so they're a little bit dangerous. Free ball, and they're 4-0. A little bit. That Tim Pates, Anthony Levy, and they got a whole bunch of other athletes on that team too. So I think they can, they can score, they can kick. They hit the holes and get lucky, catch a few breaks, and you never know. It's a ball game. Free ball, and they're 4-0, but I say they looked pretty damn vulnerable against Chicken Tetrazzini last week. I see this one being a little bit closer than you, but ultimately free balling should be favored. I'll go 3.5 runs for free balling.
There's 2 things in this matchup that you got to work for in favor for New Kickheads. One is that free balling has a doubleheader, so they might be resting some people for the game against who they playing Kick-Ass or
They are.
Yeah.
Kick-Ass. Number 2 is, in fact, of the doubleheader, they might be overlooking a New Kickheads team, which
Yeah.
you should
Absolutely.
not do this season, is overlook the progression and the evolution of the New Kickheads. But I still think, as far as quality players go for free balling, is that it's just too much for new kickheads to handle. I think they're going to put up a fight early, but I think behind the pitching of Mark Flores and that stout defense that they're going to hold it down. I see probably free balling a 6-2 win, so I'll give them 4-1,
Okay.
four runs.
So what's our line? Four
Sounds
and a
like
half?
about 5, 4.5, 5.
Four and a half? All right, let's take the half. All right, so
Show me something, new kickheads.
that wraps it up for our 7:30 hour. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to take a quick break and jump on some chat roulette. Join us back here for part 6. Thanks.
How many penises will we see?